Good evening, guys and dolls. You know what day it is. It's Friday. You know what time it is. It's takeaway time. Today we're talking Antony, and Antony. Talk. I'm Matty. My partner's in Friday Crime. How we doing, gentlemen?
Yeah. Wasn't me. I'm just going to say that right now. It wasn't me. It was Matt.
Just let it go, man.
That's what I like. Stay running. Gentlemen, there's been a whole load of excitement going on with Antony. Just as we think things are dying down with us, you know how it is. We something else pops up and surprises us.
Just like Paddy did. Paddy popped up and surprised us. So, yeah, Paddy, you know what? It's better late than ever, bro.
How you doing, Paddy?
Sorry, mate. I got a lot going on. I've got to prepare for tomorrow morning, so just getting my stuff ready for the morning, bro. So, and I was hoping to see you, Mr. B, in the morning. I can't believe it.
Yeah, you got no chance. On a Saturday, I got my football, so priorities must. Man United do their thing, I do my thing on a Saturday, so that's Saturdays are no go for me.
I'm all good here, thanks, Paddy. How's you?
Very good, bro. Good show. I watched the show earlier, but well done, mate. Good show.
Thanks, Paddy. Thank you.
Yeah, nice one, Mr. B. I understand as well because it's not easy, mate. But it's a bit out of the blue. This thing has happened, so it's good, isn't it, for the channel especially?
No, things always happen to those who deserve things. So we got good karma, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
We see you all in the chat. Oh, Mr. Bassett, how are you doing? FT Column, I see you. Oh shit, Talkmu you as well. Gavin, we see you. Andy Long, we see you. I know you come on for Spot the Ball. You'll have to be patient. That will come with time.
Actually, it's funny you should mention that, Mr. B, because I see here, Column is saying, big up, I'm ready to beat Talk again in this week. You know what? Bring it on, bro. Bring it on. Because if you beat me this week, I'm gonna give up. This is a tough one. But anyway, Mr. B, carry on from where you was at, bro.
Yeah. So Antony, we've had a 90 million euro bid rejected from them for whatever reason. What do you think's happening there, guys? Ajax playing hardball? Are they looking for more money? God, is that my sound? That sounds so bad. Guys in the chat,
Is that me?
I got some feedback on my headphones. Here we go. All right, we're good. Oh shit, he's gone.
Well, actually, when you're mentioning that, then we've got this graphic here, which I will quickly read out. So, Ajax have rejected Manchester United's 90 million bid for Antony. According to Mike Verwedge, the Red Devils placed a new and improved offer on Friday afternoon, but it has been rejected. Manchester United have placed a 90 million bid for Antony. It's not certain whether this includes bonuses from within the Johan Cruyff Arena. The sounds are still not for sale. So, yeah, they're still sort of holding on to that, as we know now quite clearly. He tweeted, Manchester United new bid has been rejected by Ajax earlier today. 90 million is considered not enough. That's why Antony is disappointed with Ajax. He only wants United. He earlier also mentioned how Ajax were making it really difficult for United. The two clubs have had a good relationship, and it's just about the Dutch club wanting to keep their star man. Antony is disappointed with Ajax and will continue to take part in training ahead of their game against FC Utrecht. The 22-year-old is desperate to join United and is said to have handed in a transfer request. The next few days will prove to be decisive in the Antony deal. Ajax have not yet found a suitable replacement for the Brazilian, hence a reluctance to sell. Now, what I'll say, Mr. B, quickly is, I think there's... Sorry, Paddy's there. There's... from my point of view, I think the best thing to do here, Antony should have kept his mouth shut. That's the first thing. Because all he's done now is he's made that love affair now really, really public. He wants United so bad, it's breaking his heart. And United want him so bad, it's breaking our hearts. So Ajax are just sat there rubbing their hands going, okay, well, if you want him that bad and he, etc., you're going to pay the money. We want more than 90 million. For me, we can't be going after any more than that. Surely not.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking there, Paddy? I see you shaking your head there. What's going on in your head?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on there because his agents are over here trying to do this deal. Apparently, they won't go until the transfer window finishes. Now, it's like Talk just said, he's on strike. He wants to leave the club. I understand that players do, but he's been a bit petulant and not going about the right way. But Ten Hag does want him. But we're going to pay 90 million for this player. I mean, I am getting slightly excited about it because I do want to see Antony in. But I'm just wondering what we're going to get when he comes in. I don't know what you call it. It's called probably cautious optimism on this, Mr. B. I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing enough of him, I suppose, Antony. But he's the way he's gone about this. It makes me feel a bit unsure, a little bit. But I don't know. That's my view on it.
Matty.
I think Ajax is setting a precedent where they're not going to lose any more players. It's an eye-watering amount of money, and it's far more than what he's worth. We could have gone in through in May and got him for around 50 million. I think they would have been open to it. Now they're practically in the season. I know it's just started over there, but they don't want to lose him. When you look at how many players they've lost this season, they've lost Mazraoui, Martinez, they've also lost Schurz, Tagliafico, Gravenbach, Hala, plus the coach and the coaching setup there. Do they want to lose any more? They have to set a precedent and go, right, we're not going to lose any more players. And I think you're seeing that now with this. It can be petulant as much as you want about trying to get the move, but Ajax are just going to have it. We're not losing any more players, and they've lost quite a lot, as I've just named them. They've lost. I actually sold with Ajax on this and gone, right, you've got a contract of us. We've lost a lot of players. We're not going to lose any more. No. They have to set a precedent, whereas they're not going to lose any more players. And I think they'd rather lose out on the money than lose the player. But they've got the money back because of how many players they've lost already this season. Do they need this extra money? No, not really.
I mean, look, I'm glad he's doing what he's doing. I'll be honest. I'm not going to sit down here without a grin on my face and be all blah, blah, blah-y. I want him to come. Brazilians are very, very determined. We know that from the Neymar situation. Oscar, when he left Chelsea to go to wherever he was, China.
Shanghai.
When the players decide that they want, especially Brazilians, when they decide that they want to leave, they tend to get their move. He sat down there silently. Obviously, he's given an interview with Romano. I'll read a couple of quotes from that in a minute. He's shown a determination that he wants to come and play for our club. So I'm delighted. I want players who want to play for United. We always talk about the players wanting to play for them. He wants to come and play, whether he wants to come and play for Ten Hag or whether he wants to come and play for Man United per se. I'm glad he's doing what he's doing. He's letting the whole world know that Ajax are holding him up and they're holding up his dream. It might fall flat on his face. He might not even be able to do anything afterwards. He might have to stay at Ajax, especially if they don't accept the bid. But I can't see them not accepting a bid now. Whatever, if it's an extra 2 million, $1 million we're short, pay the money. Pay the money, get him in the club and let Ajax piss off. They know where they are in the grand scheme of things. Ajax know their level. Ajax are a club that buy talent, nurture talent, sell talent to make money. That's their job. Don't get ideas above your station now. So I'm glad that Nini's done what he's done. Talk, can you go for a couple of these comments, please, before we get to spot the ball?
Certainly will, bro. Certainly will. Let's have a look. Let's go right from the top here then. Okay, so we've got everybody in. We've got obviously Matthew, we've got Colin in there, we've got Gavin, we've got Andy Long. Andy's saying somebody's eating their microphone. Yeah, I think Paddy came on a bit peckish and he had to just have a little snack there. Yes, bath time's waiting some ruthless aggression off Paddy. I think we're going to see that. Don't you worry about that bath time. It's in the bag. UK Strains is saying it's the same situation as Cristiano Ronaldo at United. Very similar. Very similar. Box is saying pay the money. Vincent's saying pay 95, it will come to us. UK Strain saying greedy Ajax. Emma Kay says there have definitely been someone earlier that have said he could leave, and then someone else have said no. Yeah, it's a bit of to and fro in decision making. Box says I want to see 85 million bid for Antony, 10 million bid for Depay, 75 million bid for De Jong. That's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money, man. We've just been linked with Aubameyang, says bath time, which is crazy. Nice. Yeah, got Brush in the building as well. Big up Brush. Gavin says, how long has he got on his Ajax contract? I'm not sure, but Mr. B will enlighten us to maybe a little bit of that. There's a little sort of hint at that in what he says. Big up, guys. Big up you, Brush, as well. Vincent Bullock says, just paying 95 million, get the deal done, getting in less money for the Glazers to steal Pedlos. If he was a woman, you wouldn't be spending cheap on him, would you? Yeah, man, Vincent. Box says it's a food chain. Ajax need to accept Antony wants to come to us. Who else we got? Let's have a look. MUFC Old School, big up to you, bro, as well. He says evening lads from Cyprus. Nice.
Yeah, good, brilliant. I saw him on Saturday actually talk. It was we were at the match on Saturday. Me and MUFC. Yeah, great stuff.
Good man. I hope he's having a good old time in old Cyprus. It sounds lovely. Big up to our cousin, all the way from the nether regions of Bristol. Anthony Herbert, Arsenal fan. He's gloating at the moment because. But you know, we all know that Arsenal are going to get vertigo and start, tripping up and falling over like they always do, and just go way straight down to the bottom. But we'll be there to catch you on. Don't worry, bro. Brush says Ajax don't have to accept anything. He's their player and under contract. Very unprofessional behaviour from Antony. Okay, listen, this is what I was just referring to. Now, Brush made a good point in the previous stream, which is if he's doing that now there, what's he going to be doing at Man United? And Mr. B, I know you've got something to say about that, so go on. You continue that. You're muted, bro. Yo.
Apologies. As I said, I've said my point. I've said my piece on that. Do you want me to read?
Yeah, but what you were saying earlier about, because Brush is staying here, and I agree with Brush
about being unprofessional. I mean, yeah, I get it. I do get it, but there's so much. We always talk about players wanting to come to the club and wanting to pay for the club. The interview that I'm going to read out that he gave, he's told them already what the situation is. He's now got 7 days to go, and he's thinking, if I don't do something now, I'm not going to get the move. Understand? Yeah, he's Latin. We may well be the stepping stone for Real Madrid further down the line, and in 4 years' time, he may well do this to us. But players come to clubs to do roles, to play parts. The club will always be there. If his role is 4 years and he improves the club and we make 50, 60 million off him after that, that's something that we have to accept. We always get upset when players want to leave. They're doing a job. They're doing what's best for themselves. So if him effing us up in 4 years' time, clip it if you want, in 4 years' time, that's what happens. That's the cycle. That is the cycle of the club. So I'm all for it. I said again, I will not be disappointed, and I'm not disappointed that he's doing what he's doing. Going on strike, yes, there's ways of doing things, but if that gets to move and that forces their hand, then let him come and keep sitting down, playing pool and playing, foot tennis. He was playing and watch us on TV. No problem. What you said? Yeah.
Do you think that this is he sees this as the last resort to publicly put pressure on Ajax?
Yeah, I do. I really think it is, Talk. I really, really think it is. Look, I'm just gonna read the interview that he did with Romano. Just a couple of bits from it. He said he made it clear he wanted to leave the club. During the window months, meetings continued, and I received a proposal from Ajax about a contract renewal. I made it clear once again I wanted to leave. Today in the meeting with the club, I expressed my old interest in leaving the club. only this time with a considerable offer on the table. Other offers arrived at Ajax and they always refused. So it's something that he's done. It's something that he's spoken to them privately about, and they know. Now he's received the offer that they obviously they've given a fee that they didn't think that we were going to pay. We've now matched the fee that they wanted. So he's there thinking, okay, he wants to go. So hearing that, does that change your mind, Paddy? Does that change your mind, Matt? Does that change your mind, anybody in the chat?
It does. I mean, I'll be fair, you make a good case, Mr. B, because we are Manchester United. If he wants to come and play for this club, I'm all up for that. Because, lads, we've got big games coming up. We've got a big season coming up. I don't care. I need players who can want to come to this club and get and win us games. I don't care about Ajax. I do apologise. I don't care about Ajax. You're right, Mr. B. 100%, bro. And also, you know, got game. I mean, I've got approval to see Arsenal now. Arsenal coming up, big game that's going to be Man City. I want the likes of Antony in that team. I mean, with De Jong now, he can go. I was really waiting patiently with De Jong, but you know what, mate? If you don't want to come to my club, you can stop at Barcelona and rot. So you're right, Mr. B. Spot on.
Matty, have we changed your mind? No.
And listen, I would like him in, but it's about Ajax. Ajax have lost a lot of players this season. They don't need the money, so therefore the money we've offered becomes partly irrelevant because they've made a lot of money financially already from selling a lot of players. They're now setting the precedent, whereas we're not losing any more players. And when you consider all the players they've lost, plus they've lost the coach, Eric, to Man United, they don't want to lose any more. I mean, I would love for Antony to come in, but Ajax don't want to lose any more. They're just setting the boundaries, going, right, we're not losing any more players. We've got to think about ourselves as a club, and we've got to think about our season. And no matter what money, I mean, we've already paid no judge for him, but I'm all for paying no judge for him if it means he comes in and Eric gets the prize he wants. But it's about Ajax. It's about Ajax going, we're just not losing any more players. We don't want your money. We don't need your money.
You can't turn down. I don't think they'll be able to turn 90 million down. I'll tell you that no way.
It's too much. It is too much.
They turned it down earlier. Mike Verwey reported that they've rejected the bid.
Money talks, Matty. Money talks, Matty.
Mike Verwey, who's a tier 1 in Dutch football, reported earlier that Ajax have rejected the bid for Antony that was put in today by Man United. Fabrizio Romano also tweeted about it. Look, I want him to come in. I want players that want to be at the club. But this isn't about Antony wanting to be at the club. This is about Ajax setting the precedent and about it going, we're not losing any more players. And they've lost a lot of players. They have their limitations and they have to think about their season. I know they want Ziyech, but Chelsea want stupid money for him. I think it's 44 million euros, which Ajax are just not going to pay. So, I mean,
I think, Matty, my gut feeling is, Matty, this is going to happen now. I do. I don't know why. I just do. Everything's coming out.
It might do. I mean, at the moment, it's 50-50. I'm not a fan of the way Antony's gone about it. I think he should be a bit more professional. But look, if he comes in, it's great. But if you don't, he's got to stay there and he's got to face them fans. And on the basis Ajax don't need the money, what makes you so confident that he will come in? I mean,
but Matty, they won't want to play like that. Nor would the manager want to play like that. I know you're right about the professionalism. I just don't think, I don't know, it's a difficult one to play, but I just don't think they're going to. He's adamant. I mean, he's gone, isn't he? I mean, the manager just go, do you know what? If I was the Ajax manager, just let him go. Just let him go. He's not good for the club. See you later, Tara.
What I want to see, I'd like to see Van der Sar step in. Van der Sar's got a great relationship with Manchester United from his history here. He's also CEO of Ajax. I'm sure if he steps in and does something, there can be an amicable solution to both parties. At the moment, Ajax are looking at it. We've lost a lot of players. We're not losing anymore. We don't need the money. They set their boundaries. I'll list the players again that they've lost. Mazraoui, Schurz, Tagliafico, Gravenbach, Hala. They've also lost Eric. I can't think of who else they've lost, but they've lost a lot of players. Do they want to lose another player, especially one who's so crucial to them and influential in that squad? No. They all have to. They have to have their own set boundaries. That they want to win the league again in their country.
I just mentioned something else. This sets a dangerous precedent going forward for other clubs. That if let's say we go and force him out of Ajax for maybe 90, or even if they budges up to 100, other teams after the World Cup, or maybe in the next transfer window, the January, or even in the summer, teams are going to be like, when we see a player. Well, like we want that guy. He's going to fit perfectly into our system and all the blah blahs. Then they're gonna go. You know what? Look at Ajax. Look, we'll use them. You know what I mean? If you really want him, you're gonna pay serious money. And again, we're not helping ourselves, in my opinion, going forward here in pursuing this ridiculous amount of money for a player that, to be fair, is only is potential. He potentially could be a great player for Man United. But as it stands right now, he ain't. He's playing in the Eredivisie, which it's not a bad league, but it ain't the hardest league in the world. You know what I mean? It's about fifth in all the leagues. You know how tough it is, that league. So,
but you know what? But you know what? Talk. Ajax have a big conveyor belt of talent every year. I mean, these players they'll be replaced within how long? They've got some. They always have class coming through, Dutch players. You know what I mean? I just think it won't make a lot of difference to them. Matic is saying they've lost a lot of players, fair point. But they will in about a year's time. They'll have another class of players coming through that conveyor belt.
But Paddy, that's in a year's time. They don't want to win the league in a year's time. They want to win the league this season. And when you consider all the players they've lost and all the money that they've gained from the players that have gone, do they actually need that money? And it's also under contract to 2025, I believe. So on that basis, Ajax don't have to accept anything from Man United, and they can force him to stay. Now, at the end of the day, this is what I said about it'd be nice to see Edwin van der Sar step in and hopefully come to an amicable solution for both teams, because he's got a great friendship and relationship with Manchester United, and he's also CEO of Ajax. So he knows both teams, both clubs extremely well. So hopefully he can come in and do something. But at the moment, as it stands, we're not getting him. I mean, we are paying overcharge for him, but I'm all for it, especially if it means that those cretins over in the States don't have the money in their goddamn pockets.
Yeah. Okay. Look, let's just pause. Let's just take a pause there. Let's just pause for a second. We will. Oh, Paddy's having problems, technical issues. Never mind. Anyway, you know how it rolls, folks. Friday night, we like a bit of Friday night fun and games. And someone in the chat has challenged me to a duel, and that's Colm. He's saying he's coming here to beat me at my own game. Right, Colm, I'm going to challenge you right now, bro. So here we go.
My screen up.
You know how this goes. Just all you got to do is tell me in which square you think the majority of the ball is in. That's simple as that. That's all you got to do. So analyze the picture and tell me which square you think the majority of the ball is in. Blue Peter badges will be sent through the post at the expense of Mr. B, or he may even deliver them when he's out and about driving around London.
See, right.
Mr. B.
Right, so I'm thinking.
But hold on. Wait a minute. Box, if you can hold your answer right to the very end, because Mr. B.
No, he keeps getting it wrong. It's who am I? Is it Dave? I'm sure it's Dave. I'm sure Dave's. I think I've got this one. I don't think I've got it. I'm gonna wait for. I'm sure it's. Is it Dave? Right, guys. Yeah, get your votes in. We got 25 watching, so where I'm expecting, even if you're silent, it makes no difference. If you don't want to make a comment, it doesn't matter. Just give us a number. That's all we want, a number. See, there's a lot of.
I love these ones. They're great, aren't they?
Why would it?
Anyway,
be there, though?
Mr. B now. I can hear them cogs twirling, Mr. B. All right, folks, there you go. Oh, Box has put his answer in if you're going to check it out, Mr. B. Go and check it out. Our Paddy's having serious technical
No,
difficulties.
it wasn't Box. I'm convinced. I'm sure it was Dave I'm supposed to be following.
Dave? Who's Dave? All right, Dave. No, my name's Rodney,
Dave?
not Dave.
No,
I
it's
thought
not
it was
Dave.
Dave. Why did they call you Rodney then?
What are the names? Welcome, Trousers.
Yeah, Far Cry Lion Trousers the third, man. That's a quality name and a quality guy, man. Welcome. Big up to you. Right, Andy Long. We've got some. Let's just start starring up these answers, Mr. B. Ready?
Yeah. All right. I'll tell you what, if I start.
Oh, there's Paddy. Paddy's back.
Sorry, lads. Sorry, I'm getting
You're like a fiddler's elbow tonight, Paddy, aren't you?
Sorry, mate. Yeah, my apologies.
Fiddler's elbow in and out.
Few technical issues tonight, bro. It's all good.
Don't worry about it. It's all good, bro. Don't matter. It's cool, bro. Don't worry. It's Derek, says Anthony Herbert. Vincent Bullock saying maybe Trigger. Yeah.
Right, guys.
Go on, Mr. B.
Right, so we've got a couple of so we got a few votes in. Right. Also today, it's come to light that Ten Hag threw a little bit of shade on the Sky reporter. Is it Cottrell? Cottrell? Right. So let's kind of do a little backdrop on this. When we were interested in having Ten Hag, oh, there you go. Talk, you're a genius.
There we go. Let's have a little look at this, folks, and let's see what's actually going down. But Mr. B may have a little bit more information that may assist us in our summing up of this one. So he says, why did Man United boss snub reporter at presser before Southampton game? The Dutchman was speaking to the media ahead of Manchester United's Premier League clash against Southampton on Saturday. He happily took questions from the vast majority of reporters in the room, but he had no interest in speaking to one individual present. That is the said Gary Cottrell. The Sky Sports reporter tried on 3 occasions, but was blanked every time. And he says, I'm surprised, Cottrell said. It was just 2 people doing their job, but I'm assuming he was offended by it. The thing at Palace was him doing his job and not commenting on me doing my job and trying to get a comment. I'm only guessing that was the reason. I haven't been told. You saw what was said, but I don't think it will be too much of a leap to assume it was about that. Okay. Now, there's something in there, Mr. B, that I'm not aware of. So if you can enlighten us, I'd be really appreciate it.
Well, obviously, when he was being interviewed, when obviously the whole Ten Hag situation came on, if you remember, he thrust the microphone into Ten Hag's face after, I think it might have been a training session or something like that. So it looks like it stemmed from that. But also, the same said Cottrell tweeted karma with a smug emoji face after Man United lost to Brentford. So I'm thinking it's Ten Hag doing a, Fergie used to he used to not talk to certain reporters. Oh, look at Paddy, smiling his head. Fergie, he's sitting forward. I'm thinking right now that Ten Hag is not maybe holding a grudge, but he's just letting this guy know that he knows who he is, and he's not having any of it. Guys, what do you reckon?
Can I just come in there then, Mr. B? Because I think it's too early for Ten Hag to do this. It's just coming to the Premier League. Fergie did it after so many years, and the press respected him for that. I mean, they were really, really. I mean, I saw all the press conferences every time with Fergie, to be fair, on MUTV. Soon as they were just the best, Fergie. They were all like cowering when he walked in. He had his favourites, Sir Alex did, but maybe it's too soon to start having, with the press a little, because he's only just turned up. I know he might not have been happy with the comments, but some of the people in the press they're allowed their opinion. But I think it's too early. That's my view on it. And it's got a real feel of our press and feel of the reporters. I think it's too soon. He's a ruthless bugger. Ten Hag, fair play to him, but good on him. But I just think that's maybe, I don't know. Matty might have a comment. I think he might have a thought on it.
Yeah, I love it. I love the shit houses from every. It's about time we had some of that in the dressing room and within the club. We saw the tweet from Gary Cottrell, the 4-0 karma with the smug face. Well, who's smug now, Gary? That you got blacked by our coach. Yeah, you got embarrassed, and it's all over social media. I respect Fergie for doing it, and I'm glad Eric's doing it now. He's saying the president very early on, not to be fucked around. Don't come in here, fuck around with me. Yeah. I'm me as a coach. You're going to take me seriously. No, exactly. You can't have it where it's a coach that these reporters are coming in.
I get that, Matty. I get that, Matty. I just think he's just come in. He's got to get a feel of these reporters, and he's cultivating a relationship with some of them, not liking them. He doesn't like the comments, but I think he should get the measure of them before. It's like a snake, carrying up, just having a look at what's going on and just seeing, and then moving in toward maybe later on, knowing no, mate, you know what I mean? I think it's too soon. You're right, Matty. You got a great point there. You're right, because he doesn't like. He's probably reacting to Kocher and whatever he went and gone for it. That's Ten Hag. That's the way he is, and I can't knock that. You can't knock somebody's case. I'll probably be the same. So mind your own business. You know what you're talking about. You would react in a press conference, wouldn't you? But I don't know. Yeah,
I agree with Matt. If I'm honest, I agree with Matt. I think he's got to show his authority now. Stamp it down there. You're not here to be messed about, and you're here to respect me. You know what I mean? Don't be disrespecting me. And especially, I didn't know about the emoji thing, Mr. B, and all the thing about after the game. So I like the poo housery as well. I think I like it because I mean, listen. I get both sides of the argument here. I understand where Paddy's coming from, of course, without a doubt. But I do lean more towards what Matty's saying and that kind of argument, just because we do need that kind of. We need to show our teeth at the moment right now, especially on the back of what we've just done to one of the favourites of the Premier League. Right, and our biggest rival.
Here's the thing: if he wants to be taken seriously, you got to set boundaries and markers down early. Otherwise, you're just going to allow him to take the piss with you. And in by doing that, it tells all the journalists in there and everybody else watching, "I'm not here to fuck around. Don't come in here think you can fuck around with me. I'm here to do a press conference and I'm here to do a job." It's about time we had someone like that. No, we don't see him doing this sort of stuff with Pep or Jurgen or Thomas. No, or Conte, they wouldn't stand for it. No, but Eric too.
But they've been there a while. They're respected. And Gareth, you can just see Barthom just put a comment on there. He needs to feed them, and that's what I was trying to come at there actually about feeding these reporters. There's a way in which you have to go back with this press lot. It's clever, very clever.
Yeah, but surely, I mean, he's only one. He's only one reporter. If the rest of them are being fed, and you've got one hungry guy who, is going to be retired in 2 years, it makes no difference. So, I mean, he hasn't alienated anybody else. This guy specifically offended him, so he has no time for him. Don't pretend. Don't be a hypocrite. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Look at the difference between Cottrell and the other journalists. Have the other journalists treated Karma with a smug face after Man United lost 4-0? No, he has. But he's expected to be treated the same and fairly as all these other journalists when he's out here blatantly trying to take the piss. Nah, I'm glad Eric's done it in long may it continue. And if anybody else, any other journalist tries to take a piss, do the same with them. Ban them from the press conferences. Fergie did. Fergie went a number of years without speaking to the BBC. I'm all for that level of shithousery. Bring it in. We need it.
Yeah, but Matty, Ten Hag's not Fergie yet. Really, it took him a long time to gain that respect, though, Matty.
But you've got to set boundaries early on, otherwise these journalists will just start taking the piss anyway. Man United is seen as being vulnerable a week now, when we have been since Fergie left. Yeah, why not? We've got a manager in now who's actually got a bit of steer about him, and we're saying to him now, we've got to allow all these journalists and everyone else to take the piss. Nah, I want a manager who's got a set of balls to tell these journalists to get them out of the press conferences and blank them if they try taking the piss.
Love it. Nah. I love it. See, Paddy? We've all come round to your way of thinking. Ruthless aggression.
Yeah. And that, do you know what? That's the thing here is that like I just said, as a club, we need to be baring our teeth. We need to bare our teeth right now.
But sometimes I can be a diplomat at times as well. So you need both.
Oh yeah. Very diplomatic, Paddy. I mean, we understand. I get that 100%. And like I said, I do understand exactly where you're coming from. But if we have to weigh this up in terms of the position of the club right now to the let's say, behaviour of Ten Hag, does it match? You know what I mean? In terms of us going forward, is it a good fit? I would say, yeah, it is a good fit because, like I said, we've got to be, we're not to be messed with. Don't mess with us because, yeah, we have been kicked. We have been kicked while we've been down. Everybody's been kicking us while we've been down. And the Liverpool fans got the shock of their lives, didn't they, on Monday night? They weren't expecting that. You know what I mean? So we got on the back of that. We've got to, like I say, bit of gnarling, because there's no point in having a dog that barks if it doesn't bite. You know what I mean? And I think this is our bark was Monday night, and now the bite has come from Erik Ten Hag in that what he did to Cottrell, and
And now we start digesting and shitting in all these other teams in the Prem. Glory, Man United! Come on! Sorry,
yeah,
I had to get that one out. I'm sorry.
Right, Mr. B, can we? Sorry, go on, Paddy.
Yeah, sorry. I was going to say, do you know what? I've just seen Mr. B now. Then he's on such a high, and I suppose Matty as well, and yourself talk. After that game, we are on. I've been on such a high since I arrived back at home.
Good. That's what I want to hear.
1 o'clock in the morning, and I have been so happy this week. It's been the best ever, I've got to say.
Yeah, it has. It was a great result, a great performance, especially from Lisandro Martinez, as we've already discussed. I just want to say, he was getting so much bad press. People say he's too small, he's a midget, he's a hobbit, he's this and the other. And then he goes and takes the absolute mick out of him. He absolutely took the mick. And that was a great thing to see. But let's before we continue, let me just introduce this for anybody who's new to the stream and who hasn't already had the pleasure of viewing my glorious artwork. Right? All you gotta do, folks, is spot the ball. Tell us which square you think the majority of the ball is in. Okay? That's all you gotta do. And then anybody who gets it right, what?
It's Gavin. It's Gavin. It's not Dave.
Gavin.
It's Gavin. I'm waiting for Gavin's one. Gavin,
yeah.
I'm waiting for your vote, mate. 3. There you go. I know what I'm voting. Thank you very much. Check that one there. And that one there. Right, I got it. I know what it is.
Okay. You know what? Listen, it's funny, isn't it? Let me just listen. The cheating and shithousery that goes on in this game is outrageous. I'm telling you, I'm going to start handing out fines. Let me tell you that. I am. I'm not having it, because when we first started, there was no mention of said box, but now everybody's all over it. Oh, I see.
Right, so guys.
Oh, come on.
If you're in the chat, there's 23. I know there was 35 at one stage. So we should have a whole load of numbers on there. I do understand our memories aren't great. So we do see. I was going to say 1 vote, and look in the private chat, Matty's put in 2. Matty, it's only 1, mate. Yeah. It's only 1. I know what my number is, Talk. So Talk, are you going to put everybody out of their misery?
Okay,
I do want Paddy. Right. So us on the panel, are we supposed to be giving our numbers first, Talk, is it?
Go on, Mr. B, you go first. What's your number?
Right. I'm going for number. See, I wanna go with Gavin. I really, really do. But I want to go with my heart. My heart's telling me 2. It's 2. I'm going for 2.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. Yeah. This is your last chance. Anybody else to change your minds, right? If you think you know.
I was number 2 anyway. Talk. I think so. There you go.
Okay. Number 2. What about Matty? You're number 2 as well.
No, I'll go number 4.
No, number 4. Okay then. All right.
Number 4.
All right. That's cool. You got it. Hey, look, Mr. B. They can choose.
Oh. Oh, can I change mine?
You've got one last chance, Mr. B. This is it. Go on.
I'm going for the same one that Gavin did.
All right. So which is what?
Yeah, whatever Gav. Yeah, number 3. Number 3.
Number 3. All right.
Yeah, I'm going with Gavin.
So let's go through what people have put in. So we've got UK Strains has gone number 4. Shopping Solutions has gone number 3. Box has gone 1. Emma's gone 4. FC United's gone 5. Eddie's Football Waffle has gone 5. Antony has gone 5. Column's saying number 3. And he's thinking he's 1. Bath Time's going number 5. Gavin Ward has come in with number 3.
Yeah,
Vincent's going for number 5. Let's have a look a bit further down the line here. Yeah, there's 5 UK strains for blah and along 5. Okay, folks, the actual answer. I'm so pissed off, Mr. B.
You lost again.
Because everybody was going over that side near Harry Maguire, and I was like, yes, go on, you keep going over there, because it looks like David De Gea is kicking the ball, doesn't it? Or he's bending down to pick it up. And the only way you're going to get this is by cheating. So they've been Googling this, right? Because they know what game, they might remember what game it is. And they've gone in, and I think it's Everton, because it says there, Soffies. And they've gone for it, and they've found it on Google and cheated me. But the answer is number 3.
Yes,
Gutted, bro. I thought, you know what? There's no way is anybody going to get this week, because this. Why would you pick number 3 unless you know it's there? Telling you, I'm disappointed.
That's very late.
Hold on. Flex Felix, bro. You're a bit late to the party, bro. You can join anyway, but you've got number 6, bro. It's number 3, mate. It's a fixed signal, Vincent Bullock. It ain't a fix, bro. It's number 3. I'm telling you now.
Oh, Gavin, you superstar. You came in just at the right time.
All right, let me just say this. Gavin and Colin, listen, next week, bro, let me tell you now, right now, you ain't going to get it next week, because I'm going to go to some game near me that you've never heard of and take a photograph, right? And then I'm going to do it, and I'm going to say, where's the ball? And you ain't going to know. But anyway.
Beautiful. Gavin, thank you.
That's bullshit. It says Antony. Too easy talk, says Colin. Bro, all right, bring it next week, bro. Let's see it. We'll have it next week. Crap, says I've seen that forever. Sorry, I know. I'll give you a chance. But yeah, that's the end of that one. But it was a good one. That one, I got to admit, it was a good one.
See, I like it. I'm liking the squares talk. I'm liking the squares. Maybe you need to put a few more squares in. It might give you a chance of winning. Because me and Gavin seem to be getting it right every week now.
Yeah, you're telling me someone's going down here, Mr. B. I'm going to get to the bottom of this, let me tell you. There's going to be fines handed out. Anybody caught cheating is going to be fined publicly.
Well, look, Solo didn't come in at the beginning of the stream to have a little peek.
But Solo's not even put his bid in.
He's falling asleep. He's got busy day. Busy day.
He's getting on a bit now, isn't he? Solo is getting on a bit. So he falls asleep. He does a bit of a Grandpa Simpson now and again. And he just drops off. I can say that because I know he's not here.
I tell you, I'm the best for that, boy. I'm the best for that. Yeah. But look, guys, 45 minutes. Time's up.
Yeah.
Great show, guys. Gavin, thank you very much. I know somebody else got a 3. I can't remember who it was. I was just so happy that me and Gavin got it right again this week. my tag along partner, Matty. Am I supposed to ask you where we can find you when everybody knows where we can find you? Yeah, why not?
Everybody, you can find me on Twitter waffling. I'll get you my Twitter handle now. I still don't know it off by heart. At Matthew 363 80381. You can find me on there tweeting all general waffle about Man United. You can also find me in the chat most of the time, or on here with Mr. B and talk. And I'm still running.
Can I just say, Mr. B, Mr. Gavin Ward, he's saying no problem, Mr. B. Just imagine if I get your difficult one, talk, how pissed you would be. Gavin, if you get my difficult one for my local Sunday league team, bro, I would. I'm coming to you for lottery numbers. Let me tell you that. I'll tell you that right now. But Paddy, where can we find you, bro?
Yeah, bro, you can see me on. I've got two Twitter accounts. One's JFKKPOD. That's mainly for the acting side of it, and football. But also on Admiral MUFC Patrick at 11, and also you see me on the agenda as much as you do see me. So that's good.
Yeah, I think. Is it true we're going to be seeing you tomorrow?
Yeah.
Reaction.
Reaction. Possibly because it's late, but possibly because I need to get my train back to Brum. So we'll see. Hopefully can.
Yeah, we'll see. But you will be seeing Paddy anyway. Yes, Mr. B.
You tomorrow. Watch along. Correct.
Yes, that's right, Mr. B. Yeah, we've got watch along tomorrow. It'll be me and Matt from Football United TV covering the watch along tomorrow, and then the reaction show will be streamed live from Monday's headquarters, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if it's going to be on Monday's headquarters.
Yeah, I think it is on Monday's headquarters. Before we go as well, guys, 24 in the chat. 24 score predictions before we go, please.
Yeah. Good idea, Mr. B.
I am actually going to go. I'm looking at UK Stranger. I'm going to go 2-0. Just one thing I do have to worry about. Our home record, our away record, I'm sure it's ahead. It's something like the worst in 60 or 80 years or something.
Yeah.
So let's not take this fixture tomorrow for granted. But yeah, I can see a 2-0. I can see 2-0 United. Gavin, 3-1. Felix, 3-0.
Yeah. McKay, 3-0.
3-0.
I'm inclined to go with that kind of scoreline myself, Mr. B, to be fair. Eddie said 2-1 United, but it'll be close, he thinks. 1-0 bath time says. Okay. What do you think, Paddy?
Do you know what? If Casemiro plays tomorrow, that's the change. That's the changer.
Box is going 5-0. Connor's going 9-0. Connor's on the beer.
So I'll be looking at maybe it could be like you said 2 to 3-0 maybe. Casemiro, he's going to be the difference. He's trained really well all week, and if he throws him in tomorrow, Ten Hag does, and he keeps that same team, doesn't mess us about with it, barring injuries. He doesn't bring the lunatics back or the idiots. Then be great, you know. So and they keep Martial out of the team for me as well. I don't care if he's injured. Get rid of him.
What? I was just waiting for that.
Listen, you know what? It's late. It's late. We don't have to. We're going to have this conversation another time. Paddy, me and you need to have a serious talk. Right?
No, man's gone.
Welcome. Sorry, let me just welcome Alex Ferguson to the chat. Big up, Sir Alex Ferguson, joining us tonight. I did ask him, and he has kindly joined us. So thank you, Sir Alex. He says we should use the Antony money to buy St. Maximum or Chiesa. Interesting. But welcome to the channel. Also, Footmoss. We got Footmoss Sports Talk. I don't think I've seen you before, bro. Welcome to the channel anyway. Also, but listen as well, guys. Yeah, don't forget 12 o'clock tomorrow. We will be live with the watch along, me and Matt. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you're new, etc. You know how it rolls. Just give us the likes. What likes are we on at the moment? We're shy of 1 like for 30 likes. So big up. FC United Forever and MK, the ladies of the channel. Big respect and shout outs to you. You're absolute darlings. We love you. So thank you again for your support, and everybody else, of course, goes out saying much appreciated. Excellent.
Guys, this was the takeaway. You know how we do it. The show where the members have their say. It's been a pleasure. Please be safe. Enjoy your Saturday night. Join Talk on the watch along tomorrow. Join the rest of them on the sofa. Yes, it's going to be a first. It's going to be the Agenda crew. The Agenda crew, or some of them, in the same room with the reaction show. Obviously, we did say if Paddy could be there, he will be. If not, hopefully that train will take him safely back to Brum. Guys, this is the Agenda. This is me, Mr. B, and we'll see you soon.
Ciao.
Take care, everyone.